I'm sure you're familiar with the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. It's believed to have originated from the Nigerian culture and proverb, or na azua, which means it takes a village or a community to raise a child. No one ever knew what I was going through as a child or adolescent, but I experienced strong sense of community that added value to my life. I was born to a teenage mom and a young Vietnam vet. In our home, there was never anyone defined as a babysitter because there was always someone there older than the youngest person. There was pornography, sexual and physical abuse mingled with neglect and rejection. Only 5 years old, on the last day of my kindergarten year, my teenage uncle molested me for the first time and would frequently do so until I was 9 years old. At 14, I met my exploiter. He was a local charismatic preacher. He groomed me and my family for months. By the time I was 15, we were having sex. That same year, a high school boy tried to rape me in my own bedroom. He was the guest of another family member. At 16, I was held at knife point in an attempted rape, but I fought that night, willing to die instead. 1 in 9 girls, 1 in 53 boys under 18 experience sexual abuse or assault, according to the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network, or RAIN, which is the nation's largest anti sexual violence organization. 82% of all victims under 18 are female. You're born into your first community, your family, where you learn a sense of belonging. Your needs are both individually and socially met. It's in this community of family that you engage in interaction or shared emotional connections like I love you or hugs and kisses. Then there's the culture that you're exposed to. Culture is that acquired knowledge that people use to interpret their experiences and generate behavior. It's learned. It's like learning to lie or manipulate to get a need met. I'm a strong advocate of community because for some of us, the sense of belonging was never realized. Now, we know from years of studies that everyone has a sense or need to belong. That's why gangs are formed, and young girls, they tend to gravitate towards smooth talkers. Belonging is essential to adolescent development. My external community consisted of school, sports, and organizations like Girl Scouts. Within those spaces, I developed social skills. I got a sense of culture. I had something to compare my home life to. There were also individuals in my community that nurtured my resilience just by being what I lacked at home. Like Miss Shepherd, the first Black teacher in my hometown. She didn't have children of her own, but she was intentional about the attention she gave me. And I'd spend weekends with Miss Sudi. She was a soft spoken single mother of 4 boys. With her, I learned that correction could be sweet and gentle and just as effective. And then there's Miss Jean and her dog Sugar. She taught me grammar and etiquette. These women, along with many others, became my tribe. They were my safe place. My mom, she took care of me and loved me the best she could, but she couldn't give me what she never had. She was raised during a time where parents had large families. They were providers, but not affectionate. Those positive interactions within my community and my tribe, they counteracted the negative experiences, creating that bounce back mindset. I learned those things happen to me, but they don't define who I am. I am beautifully and wonderfully made. So now I propose the concept of building a community of resilience to introduce or reintroduce sexual abuse survivors to the path of discovering who they are, to give them hope, to help them realize that what they desire in life with expectation can be obtained or fulfilled. Now, we all have a God given purpose, but we must change the narrative and shift the mentality of survivors that think that they don't deserve any better than what they've been dealt. So they'll believe that love, true love, 1 Corinthians 13 love, does exist and it's their right. My message is simple. Will you step up and protect the vulnerable in your community? Or just say, it doesn't pertain to me, so I can't get involved? I pray not. Because we can literally nurture broken children with positive interactions. Making a difference in the world begins with our communities, your neighbor, you. Thank you.